Alright, so I'm back with an impression video of 3 animes that I watched during the following weekend, which were pretty awesome to watch. Most of them were funny, one of them was really dark, and another one was kind of really dark than the other, but I'll have to compare the two later on. So, first off, I'm going to be reviewing, kind of reviewing, but first impressions of, it's pretty late, but still, the 7 Deadly Sins, also known as Nanatsu No Taizai, or whatever the Japanese name is called. And the other 2 videos are Tokyo Ghoul Episode 1, which that's pretty late but then again, I'll tell you guys about that later. And Cross Ange, which that one's pretty late too, So the 7 Deadly Sins, I gotta say, this series is pretty hyped right now. Right now, I'm looking for a great manga series and anime series that's hyped and is new, is under 100 chapters or so, or under 50, so I can at least have some catching up to do. Kind of like last summer, I got into Agami Got Kill, and not really another one. That's Kuroko no Basket. But that was around 200 chapters. That was pretty hectic to catch up to, but I'm gonna tell you about that story later on. So the 7 Deadly Sins, this anime, I told Shaq about this. When I first saw the trailer and saw the character design, I was like, "Hey Shaq, doesn't this kind of look like the design for Dragon Ball Z? Toei kind of made this." But then again, Toei didn't make this, but the design kind of looks like it's from Dragon Ball Z a little bit. It's kind of like that, but let's just let y'all decide on that note. The series is funny. It's got action. It's got a little bit ecchi on the side. It's really funny to me. It's kind of like anything, kind of like Dragon Ball Z, Magi, Fairy Tail, somewhere around that kind of range of where they're trying to aim kind of towards. The series is pretty spot on. It kind of looks like a Renaissance time period, and anyone that likes the Renaissance time, maybe you guys might like this anime because it has a ton of it. The characters, they're pretty funny. They're pretty lovable characters that we can enjoy. First off, the main character, Meliodas, he is pretty funny. He's one of the 7 Deadly Sins. He's got a broken sword, which is pretty powerful. I was first time when I saw that broken sword, I was like, what the heck? He can't do anything with that. It's broken. And then when I saw the power to it, I was like, oh man, Zoro's gonna have some tough time trying to face him in some kind of fan fiction or whatever. Hawk is a giant pig, and he kind of reminds me a little bit of Happy from Fairy Tail and Oolong from DBZ, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Elizabeth is a pretty strange girl in the anime universe. In the first scene of, well, not really the first scene, but in one scene when Meliodas was groping her her boobs, and then she was like, this is something really odd, because if it was something like Dragon Ball Z or Naruto or One Piece or Bleach or somewhere around that, you will get freaking slapped to the face or slap punched or whatever. But she's a princess, and she's pretty calm chick, I'll tell you that first. The plot of this is Elizabeth is trying to find the 7 Deadly Sins to help from the Holy Knights or whatever, to from overthrowing the kingdom. And she finds Meliodas, and they're going on an adventure, and she finally figures out that he's one of the 7 Deadly Sins. The plot of this is pretty interesting to know, who are the other seven Deadly Sins, and are they really that powerful, just like Meliodas was. And and if I have to say one thing about in the beginning, the whole in the bar when all the guys are drunk, they pretty explain the plot to this whole story. That's pretty interesting to see. I'm giving that a 9 out of 10. This series is going to be pretty awesome, and hopefully I might get into to catching up to the series, possibly in the manga. I'm on like episode 2 right. Well, actually, I'm on episode 3 of the series. I'm not gonna be doing the anime reviews because it's on a Sunday and I gotta review a Gama Got Kill and whatever. And Sunday I like to watch football, and then there's The Walking Dead, and then there's Animation Domination, and then there's school to do. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But this is a pretty good series, and I gotta say 9 out of 10 for the first episode. So until then, I will see you guys later. See you guys later for my Tokyo Ghoul review, which is coming out later today, and Cross Ainge is coming out either tomorrow or Thursday. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out.